What's up guys, Erasable Crab here, welcome back to another video of our Horizon Zero Dawn Let's Play. We're going to be picking up right where we left off, going after this corruption zone. This is part 8, I do believe. We have some lance horns here that are on our path. We are level 12. Is there any... I have one skill point. I was gonna say, are there any skills that we could get? So now we know what a lance horn is, we know what a broadhead is as well. I really don't want to fight those guys. I don't have the most amount of health. They're right on our way, though.
I wonder if it's a big storm this time.
I usually just kind of run past these guys. The scrapper there. Oh, the lance horns are right there. Let's just run. Is that a sawtooth over there? Directly on my path? It is. Let's just kind of run up this way. I think I can make my way around. Oh no, it looks like this is actually the way I'm supposed to be going. So, with that said, let's head this way. And there's a bunch of corrupted watchers. This one just watchers. I mean, that would be kinda nice, kinda sucks though.
The forsaken village that Maria spoke of. It's in shambles.
Oh, there's a scrapper. These guys are all kind of grouped up, so I'm afraid they're gonna take a lot of, I'm afraid they're gonna deal a lot of damage to me. If they, kind of gang up on me. So if I get this guy's attention... I can't lure him from here. Come on. There we go. I was gonna say... I should be able to lure him from there, because this is the, Scrapper's the most threat. It looks like it's just him.
Corrupted watchers.
Why is the Scrapper going so slow? I mean, I know I'm trying to be stealthy, and usually being stealthy is a little bit slower, but that guy could have gotten here way sooner. We can kind of just lure them in one by one. I think that guy might see this, though. Yep, I was right about that. Ow! Come on. Oh no, I hear a scrapper. Come on, man. This is what I didn't want happening, was them to group up on me. Oh, I had my attack first, come on. Critical hit that guy. That didn't kill him? There, the fire damage did it.
I've done what I can to cleanse this valley of corruption. Time to see if the Karja Force will let me pass over the mountains.
Alright. Skill point, our max health is now bigger, I guess is the word. Get that corrupted watchers loot. we could fast travel back. There's lots of machines around, so the Carja border fort's there. There's also some stuff we haven't explored in this zone. And that's kind of leading us to like our next zone, I would say. So that's, I believe, the border fort that we have to head to. Let's go do this quest. I'd rather to get that done first. What new quest? Just a corrupted zone, which we've already completed. Yeah, because that's right there. I don't want to like go to a new area, then spend a couple episodes in the old area. It's right here, so let's find Taim's ring and get on with kind of this section. That would be preferable. Oh, and it looks like there's a shortcut. Alright. Okay, so it looks like we have to go that way. There's a watcher there. Some grazers. I mean, we're at a distance. Can't make that shot from here. Need my sharp shot bow for that. The watchers, I'm over here. Kind of mad that grazer got away. Because that grazer is like one hit away from death. Is this where Taim's ring is?
Okay.
It is
We're
not.
heading back.
The watcher there. Oh, but they both saw me? Come on. I thought the one of them was distracted. You're not gonna get me with that crap. Of course, a watcher heart now that I know need it. There we go. Grazer came back. Does this grazer have Taim's ring? It does not. So it's somewhere in this area, it does
Maybe my
say.
focus will see something.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna look.
Hard to tell the tracks apart. But this one, it's not marked. Wonder what killed it.
This boar has his ring.
Let's see here. Well, that would be Taim's ring.
So now we can head this way, which is where all of the boars will be. Or the other half of our quest. And like I said before, I am hoping we get to keep some of the meat, bones, some of the resources. Obviously the skins will go towards the quest, but there's scrappers in this area. Be a boar there. There's a strider there. I don't really want to mess with scrappers if I don't have to. See if I can make that shot. Can I make that one? I can. Your boy is skilled today. Probably gonna end up missing like all of my shots on actual enemies though. I know my luck too much.
Need them soon enough.
How'd I hit that one? I am so skilled sometimes, but sometimes I am an absolute noob at the same time. And then my other tag target disappeared. So we got everything except for the boar. There's more machines. Why do the machines have to be in my way constantly?
No space.
Oh, I don't have room. I'm full up on resources? I am full up on resources. I did not think that would happen. That kind of sucks. I could drop. I really don't want to waste a skill point on this because I want to get the tinker, but I'm going to. That way I can at least break this down, get half its value, because I'd rather have the loot from the wildlife. Especially when that's our main upgrade source.
Save this for later.
Again? Okay, we'll just... We have sparkers already. Can I craft an upgrade? What do we need for our resources? We need a boar bone. We don't need any of that for our other one. So that's our traps and weapons are complete. Can I sell that? Well, not sell, we can break it down. Clears 2 spots. No, I just saw one. What was it? Right there, we can break down 2 of those. There. I didn't know our inventory would fill up so fast. I guess we have been hunting a lot. More than we normally do. So now we just have to find boars. Which I'm hoping there are a lot of them, but I'm hoping that one of them will drop a boar bone. We can tag all of these. Well, this bow one-shot them. It will. That means I can do this quietly from a distance. As long as I don't get caught by a machine over here, this should be pretty easy. We obtained a boar bone. Let's go.
Good. Neat.
Let me run over here and slide into this grass. So now we can craft our carry capacity upgrade. So now this adds 20. And then we just need more metal shards and we can max that out. You want to hunt as many boars as you can during this mission, because they probably won't be here in this quantity when you come back.
Never know when I might need these.
Now, that said, if you get caught by a machine, you can just fast travel back. But I am kind of greedy. I like to take advantage. If it's gonna give us all of these boars right here, might as well make the best of the situation while we can.
Maybe there's a way to override them, but where would I find it?
The boar there, but there's grazers all over the place. Are there any out this way? No, but there's a turkey and a fox. Let me craft more arrows for that and more regular arrows. Since these guys can be taken out with regular arrows. And I don't want you getting away. Can always use those drops.
Nutritious.
So now I am satisfied with the progress we made. We can fast travel back and we can complete this quest.
Good hunting, I hope.
I've brought you the boar skins and your lucky ring, Tame.
All-Mother be praised. And you, of course. Where did you find it?
Halfway down a boar's gullet. Not so lucky for the boar.
I think I'll wear it around my neck from now on. Thank you for all you did.
Alright, so we get a generous
share the
reward
gifts
box from that.
of
I'm
a
gonna
true
save
boar
real
brave.
quick. There's a rabbit. I can't make that shot. And see if I can kind of catch up with it. Can. So, that's good. The cards are border force further on now. Are there any other quests around here that requires... That's in the future. That requires our main quest. We got no open errands. We can come back for the tall neck and hunting grounds, as well as the cauldron. So let's go to our or no, this is that's the quest I want. How far is it? There's a bandit camp along the way. But let's head here anyway. Just in case I die along the way, I'm gonna save here. I save a lot, but it can't be helped. I'm not the best at any game. I'm a little bit better at this game than I am at others, just because I played it more. But I tell you, the first time around that I played this game, I was a complete noob. And there were a lot of things that I didn't know, but once I learned those things, when I played the second game, I kind of had that knowledge already. So I was able to adapt, and I didn't have to look up anything. I had to look up one of the quests, one of the boss fights in this game. I was just stuck on it for so long, and I'm like, I want to play this game, I want to get through this game. And I was just stuck at this point, and I was like, how do I get past it? And I completely missed the like basic objective of there's different types of ammo, and you want to have certain types of ammo against certain enemies, which I knew that, but I didn't know it was that critical for this mission. So I ended up having to look that up, but after that I did everything else on my own. If I don't have to look something up, I won't. There's a corruptor here. They're gonna see me immediately. immediately, so I might as well just hunt these guys down. Corruptor's a pain in the butt. The Corruptor is such a strong machine for one that they introduce you to early on. In my opinion, it's a little too strong. Oh no. Can't enter this location. Can you at least let me out of it then? I think I'm stuck here. I may very well die because I'm stuck here. There's nothing I can do.
A remedy for it.
Yeah. So that's nice. It pushed me over the edge and then I wouldn't let me do anything. I'm glad I saved. I guess I have to go around this way, but...
A corruptor. It's especially dangerous if machines gang up on you in the first place, but when they're corrupted and they gang up on you, it's even worse. Critical hit that guy, take him out of the way. Takes care of one enemy, but now we have this guy. Throw boulders at us. I'm trying not to get cornered. That's the problem I had. My question is, why would they make you fight such a high-powered enemy? I don't care that it's early on, but both times we're fighting it, it's in, like, close quarters. Can't get a distance on it, which is what you really need. It can be overwhelming, especially if you're a new player to this game. Taking down those corruptors can just take so much effort. Its ass down here.
There we go. We took care of the corruptor. That really wasn't that bad of a fight. I may have exaggerated a little, but that just was so annoying at the beginning to deal with. Just, oh, you can't enter this location, but it forced me in there, so there was literally nothing I could do.
Girl, come closer.
I will. Just give me a second, dude. Will you stop that? There we go. And then where's the did I loot the corruptor already? I don't want to miss those resources, especially after how much I've spent on it. I don't remember where the corruptor went down. Oh well, I'm not gonna spend all day looking for it.
So, will you open the gate for me now?
You heard her. Open the gates and send word to Captain Balan. Where you headed, girl?
West to Meridian.
The Way of Broken Stones is a hard run, even in the best of times. You might want to have a word with Captain Balan. He came from Meridian not long ago. You find him in the fort, on a balcony to the left overlooking the valley.
Okay, thanks.
We're the ones who should be thanking you for taking down those machines. Walk in light, Nora.
Yeah, you really should, because that was a struggle. That completed our main quest. We can get a side quest up here. Now we're in Day Tower. Let's activate this side quest now that we are here. So you see that blue exclamation point? That is the DLC.
That's all there is in Banuk lands. Always stay bright.
I heard you talking about trouble in Banuk lands.
Was that out loud? Ears must be getting worn down from all those long leg blasts. But you heard right. I'm fresh back from the cut, looking for better scavenging and better shards.
I guess you didn't find them up there?
Not with the Banuk wailing about new machines and talking spirits and their purses frozen shut. What's a trade route without trade? It's just a route.
There's a trade route. I thought the Banuk kept to themselves.
We Oseram and the Banuk are neighbors after all. What's a few mountain ranges between friends? I have some acquaintances out there still trying to dig a living out of the ice, but they say nothing seems to stick. All the superstitious nonsense and rampaging machines aren't helping.
What were these new machines and spirits?
Honestly, I don't even know. Going by the number of Banuk funerals, I'd say the kind you turn away from.
Not really my style.
Well, if you reach my grand old age, you might prefer picking up after hunters in the Sundom. It's warmer, too.
What is this place? The Cut?
When the Karja took up swords and hacked away at the edge of Banuk land, they left the Cut behind.
So a battleground from the war. Like the valley outside the Sacred Land.
Mm-hmm. Mountain Pass in the far north and east will get you there. It's open to outlanders, hardy ones, like you. Just don't expect much of a welcome. Especially not now.
New machines and talking spirits? I'm interested.
Thought as much, just looking at you. Don't say you weren't warned. There's a slip of a trail through the northeastern mountains, past what we call the Grave Horde. You won't miss it. You'll find what passes for a town on the other side. Maybe someone there can talk you out of it.
Maybe. Maybe not. Thanks for the information.
So that is the Frozen Wilds, which is the DLC to this game. Which we will be exploring, just not until after we beat the main story. But with that said, let's get this side quest. Talk to Captain Balan.
Captain Balan? I have questions for you. First, about another Nora woman who might have come through here. And second, about the trail to Meridian. What can I expect on the way?
Well, it was definitely another Nora. No way I'd forget that. She caused an incident. As for what to expect on the trail, nothing good. More machines all the time, and our scouts report corruption that way as well. So much for sealing things off. Keep to the roads, they're safe enough. Though after what you did at the gate, I'll wager you don't scare easy. It's a good quality. I could put it to use, if you don't mind a quick jaunt back east. I know it's bold of me to ask a favor after you just did one, but I can offer you answers in return. If there's anything you need to know about the Sundom.
What do you need, Captain?
I sent several patrols east when we got word of corrupted machines there. All of them confirmed my fears, so I sealed the gates. But it looks like we left some men behind when they were closed. Waleed, tell them what happened.
Machines attacked us near an abandoned Nora village, sir. Lakhir told us to pull back. Then I lost sight of the others.
Never seen a Nora woman before, soldier? Have some respect. Report to her, not to me.
Lakhir always stresses reporting back, so that's what I did. I felt terrible about leaving them behind.
Now that the gates are open again, I can send someone after them.
Can't you send more soldiers to find the missing men? What about Waleed here?
Most Nora still don't take well to the sight of Karja armor. Officially, it's a risk to send patrols so close to your sacred land. I'd prefer not to do that again. But heading that way won't be a problem for you.
Please say yes.
What was that, soldier?
Nothing, sir.
Is there anything more you can tell me about the road to Meridian?
Sun King Avad has devoted considerable resources to making it safe. But by the Sun's witness, it's been harder to control in peace than it was during the war. Machines grow more dangerous all the time. Add to that bandits and new reports of this corruption. We're stretched thin to protect a few outposts like this one. As for everywhere else, well, travel at your own risk.
Did an Oseram named Olin come through here?
Twice. He was part of the royal delegation to the Nora. and they passed through on the way, then back. And they brought back stories of a vicious attack on your people. My condolences, of course.
Do you know where Olin is now?
Not exactly, but he was on his way to Meridian, I'm certain of that. Everyone goes to Meridian.
What is this place exactly?
Day Tower marks the eastern edge of Karja territory. A trading post, a way station. One with an ugly reputation among your people. During the reign of the last Sun King, many Nora were taken captive, then gathered here for transport to Meridian, and sacrifice. But the sun set on that. I was appointed by the Sun King Avad to make sure old Karja at this outpost show respect to the Nora.
Where do things stand between your tribe and the Nora now?
Sun King Avad wants peace. So do the matriarchs, I'm told. But old wounds are slow to mend, and both tribes are proud. My task is to make sure there are no further provocations from the Sundom. Especially now after... well, while your people recover from this terrible attack, I mean.
What's Meridian like?
It's a changed place. A living city. Nothing like it was during the rule of Sun King Jiran. Avad, our new king, has done all he can to make sure of that. Slavery has been abolished. There's a new alliance with the Oseram. And the Sun Ring, where so many Outlanders were killed, is now a memorial to the fallen.
So the Karja are allied with the Oseram?
Hard to believe, but it's true. Mad Sun King Jiran raided the Oseram for years. Avad managed to get them on his side. He had help, of course. Ursur and Eren played a part. Oseram siblings, bigger than life. They gathered an army to free Meridian. I marched with them. Scaled the North Cliff with my men and secured the Temple of the Sun. Sent Jiran's kestrels and priests packing. Now Oseram are a common sight in the city. And a common sound, too. They sure bicker a lot.
It sounds as though you approve of the new Sun King.
He is the chosen of the Sun. And what the Sundom needs after 10 years of war. A calming light, not a scouring one. Sun King Jiran would shed blood at any slight. For Sun King Avad, that's a last resort. Lucky for those who slight him. Some whisper in the shadows that he's weak. No. Peace is strength, as the sun shall show.
I'll see what I can do about your missing men.
I will be grateful, but not as grateful as Waleed. You hear that, lunkhead? You might be off the hook. Any word about our missing men?
I'm still working on it. You said something happened with Nakoa.
The Nora girl? Yes, something happened. Attempted murder. Prefect Zaid can tell you more about it. You can find him near the main tower, up the steps.
Wait. Saeed is here.
He is. Look, I've heard what your people say about him, but he swears it's a case of mistaken identity. If there's a shadow to him, I've never been able to prove it, and the forbearance he showed towards this Nakoa woman was impressive. No, speak to him. Maybe he knows where she went. And try not to assault him, please.
Okay, so now we made it through all
I
of
need
those.
to
So
go.
now we got
Let me know if
another
there's any
side
news about
quest,
those missing men.
and we got more progress on another side quest. There is a loot box over here as well as a merchant. Now this merchant is on the way to Meridian, so they might have some slightly better stuff for us, which they do. So there's a shadow tripcaster and a shadow shot bow. Those bottom arrows, I believe, are the ones that give you extra resources while hunting like wildlife. And then these have arrows that do even more damage than regular. Obviously, that's not something I'm interested in getting right now. We already have this, which is probably the best we're gonna get. The golden fast travel pack, I need a fox skin for that, and that's unlimited fast travel. That'll be helpful. Our free sample box, always want to make sure to get that. Not in need of any ammo or resources, really. We got 4 of these, we can sell 2. Grazer hearts. I'll hang on to those. I'll hang on to the luminous braiding. I think that's about all I have. I'm gonna hang on to the modifications for now. The coils or weaves, whatever they're called. There is a data point right there.
Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Here's Zaid.
Here's Zaid.
And you're Anora. I can tell from your tone you've heard of me. Let me ease your mind. There seem to be wild stories about me among your tribe. But the Nora have me mistaken for someone else. I'm not sure where the fault lies, but the fog of war often breeds confusion. Unfortunately, some refuse to acknowledge the error. So it was with the last Nora who came through here.
The last Nora who came through here. You mean Nakoa?
Is that her name? Oh well. It was a very unfortunate situation. She attacked me in broad daylight. If one of my men hadn't spotted her, I might well have been injured. But we were able to subdue her without harm.
What did you do with her?
I let her go, of course. It was clear she thought I was responsible for unspeakable things. So, in a sense, her actions were justifiable. I explained that she was wrong, then sent her on her way. Sadly, I don't think she believed me.
Where is Nakoa now?
I don't know exactly. She left raving that she would find a way to bring me down. But I did hear a report from the garrison at Lonesome Rock that a young woman had been abducted by bandits. Might have been her.
So you deny participating in the Red Raids?
No, I didn't say that. I did have a role in those operations, albeit a very limited one. But all this nonsense about torture and murder, that wasn't me. They have me confused with some other commander. I don't doubt some of my comrades did bad things, but Sun King Avad has worked hard to eliminate such brutality.
You've really gone out of your way to help, Prefect Zaid.
It's no trouble. The Sun King wishes to make amends with your people, and I am his humble servant.
I'll go to Lonesome Rock and get to the bottom of this. I promise you that.
You do that. And if our men are anything less than helpful, please let me know.
See, I still... I mean, he was helpful, don't get me wrong. But I still don't trust him 100%. That had a Shard Gambler box in it.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll soon cheat you as look at you.
Can't trust him, not after what Jan told me. That garrison is my only lead.
That merchant does have better stuff, but not anything that we can really use right now. We can finally get the Tinker skill, which will allow us to take our coils off that. And now I want to say the Karja was the better one. So damage will equip, and I would say let's do the fire. And then we can take this weapons and this one, and now we can equip that there. And then we can modify our outfit. We can clear that. Okay, I did click on the right thing. So let's... I would say the melee attacks and the ranged, because that's going to add those here. So now we resist 5 of those and 15 of the other elements. So that kind of protects us from a little bit of everything versus not having it. And if we put something else there, we could resist more fire, more corruption, you know, whatever. But with that, I think we'll be a lot better than how we were. And we can actually upgrade the resources statue, so now we can have up to 100 slots. That'll really help us. Now we also have Shark Gambler's box. We have some boxes here we can open. Resources, traps, stuff like that. Now we can follow our side quest, or we can go there. It's getting a little late in the episode. I don't want to start anything too big. But that is far away. And these lands are just going to get more dangerous. What about here? Oh, yeah, let's do this, because that's just right there.
The machines must have come across Captain Ballon's patrol here.
I'm assuming...
One of the Karja soldiers fell here. The other soldiers must have retreated. But to where?
I'm assuming there's going to be tracks we can follow. And I actually need fox skin so I can get that golden fast travel pack. Then I don't have to worry about using resources on that. We're still just following the track. Please don't tell me we're gonna have to, Oh, it looks like we will have to fight those machines. I was hoping we'd get off easy. Actually, that's another corpse right there.
Another car. At least his death came quickly.
My guess is that there's like one guy left, and we're gonna have to save that guy. This medicinal, it is. Oh, that guy sees me. I'm gonna run. Oh, he's still right there. Oh my. This guy's strong. There's another one that kinda saw me. Can I silent strike these guys? I don't know if you can. Nope, they see right through that. So you want to keep a distance from these guys. You don't want them getting right up on you, it seems like. Now we can gather some more medicinal plants. It actually didn't do too much damage. I thought there was going to be more.
I could check my focus, see what it sees.
Yeah, let me save real quick. Then let's check the focus after that. Gotta be in the actual area though.
This can't be the helmet from the last Karja soldier. Someone nearly lost his head here, then ran off.
That is not a good sign. But we're not afraid. We will take down any machine in our way, even if it does end up leading to our death. We can always respawn. Turkey right there. I need foxes. This guy, it looks like he went into this little pond. Oh, there's fish here. Oh, let's go 3 for 3. My shots have been on point today. A little more than usual, I feel. Where's the other one? I killed 3, I looted 2. There it is. Because we do need fish bones. But we did not get any. Alright. So we're still at the right track. I mean, it looks like he just went in here. There's something I'm missing? Oh, yeah.
Everywhere. A machine dragged something into the water here. But maybe he made it to that island.
It was right there. That was very obvious. And I almost missed it. I mean, we're level 14 already. I feel like we're a bit ahead when it comes to
My focus could find something I've missed.
how much XP we're getting. Supply crate there. Ancient debris, snapmaws. Their weakness is fire mainly. I don't really know what the best way to take these guys out would be, except kind of aiming for blaze canisters. Whoa! I thought there were only 2 of these guys. Looks like fire is the way to go. And right for those blaze canisters that blow up. That was actually easier than I thought. Normally I have a little bit of trouble hunting these guys, but I now learned my lesson. Because normally I let them get up on land and then they just kind of group up on me, but taking my time aiming for those blaze canisters helped a lot, actually. And then there is a supply crate right there. Ancient debris here. More ancient debris there.
Could use my focus. See what it turns up.
There was there's a little box on the top of the map, which means there's a file this way. It is behind there. It's right there. There we go. Is that another snapmaw?
For that machine. Doesn't look friendly.
That is a big explosion for such a small canister of blaze. Let's burn it. Damage to its work. Whoa! I don't know how I didn't take damage from that. And not vulnerable machine kills. That is a nice achievement to get. And then now we have a track to follow. And we shouldn't have any machines. Nope, we still have machines standing in our way.
By the sun, by the
that?
sun, I'm never really done. I brought down all the beasts, but I missed out on the feasts. I went to the beer fountain too many times.
Try to hit this guy in his weak spot. Oh. How did I not get that hit first? I swear I heard it hit first. Quick, will hit that guy. Watchers gang up on you, it is not fun. I got him. Getting better at keyboard and mouse controls, which is one of my goals with doing these Let's Play series. Obviously, Battles 2 is a bit easier of a game to play with a keyboard and mouse. However, I'm used to playing everything with a controller, so I want to get better with the keyboard and mouse controls, and forcing myself to use keyboard and mouse during these Let's Plays is one of the ways I can do that. So that is one of my goals. One of my, like, sub-goals. Obviously, I want to have fun playing the game. Which way? Oh, he's right there. I was like, where does this path go?
I wasn't expecting to be found, especially not by a Nora.
I wasn't expecting to find a half-clad Karjan soldier singing like a drunk.
I apologize for my behavior. I thought I was dead.
Come on. Your commander asked me to bring you back to Daytower.
I refused to be led back to my outpost by a Nora, like some prisoner.
Fine. Go by yourself.
Wait. Look. I got in a tussle with a snapmaw. It ate the half of me that was armor and bow. The thief is still in the water.
That explains the bow I found on its carcass.
You defeated it? Alone?
Imagine that. Do you want the bow or not?
Thank you. I didn't want to die in foreign lands like my men. May the sun light their passing.
Alright, so that was an easy enough quest. Our main quest is to head to Meridian, however, that's really far away. Yeah. That is quite a long distance. Lonesome Rock is a little bit closer. I think I want to tackle Revenge of the Nora, the Cauldron, the Tall Neck. A little more of the stuff in sort of the beginning area before I go and travel all the way to Meridian. So with that said, let me go to that main quest. It looks like the closest we're gonna get is... We could fast travel there. I think here is a little bit closer. But that's what we'll tackle in the next episode. So, let me save this game real quick. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.